Aubameyang to Arsenal, Borussia Dortmund star at airport ahead of £55 million deal. Footage shows the Borussia Dortmund striker wheeling his luggage into the airport terminal with two other people. Social media editor for German outlet Ruhr Nachrichten Florian Groger posted the video on and said, "Breaking. At Aubameyang 7 has just arrived at Dortmund airport with his family. Aubameyang flew to London Luton on a private jet and is now at Arsenal's training ground in London Colney. It is not clear where Aubameyang is flying to, but his most likely destination is London to seal his £55 million move to." Aubameyang's move to the Emirates appeared to be at an impasse despite Arsenal and Dortmund reaching an agreement on the fee. Dortmund refused to sanction the deal until they had signed a replacement for Aubameyang. Michy Batshuayi is the man Dortmund want to replace Aubameyang, but the Blues are also attempting to find a forward to cover for the Belgian, which could be Arsenal's Olivier Giroud. But Aubameyang's arrival at Dortmund airport suggests there has been a breakthrough. Aubameyang was booed by a section of Dortmund fans at the Westfalen Stadion during their 2-2 draw with Freiburg on Saturday, and a banner in the crowd read, "No player is bigger than our club." When asked about Aubameyang, Huddersfield manager David Wagner hailed the 28-year-old as top class. "He will be top class. He is a top-class striker, goal scorer, he has everything," said Wagner. "The club who will sign him can be very happy for sure. I really like this player." While German football expert Raphael Honigstein claims the deal is definitely going through. Honigstein said on the BBC's EuroLeague's podcast, "Yes, he is going for sure." Dortmund are still trying to get a replacement in, but it's looking pretty good for Michy Batshuayi on loan. That's the latest we've heard. They're reluctant to buy outright, and there aren't that many players that fit the bill on loan for them. This one is definitely going through. He'll bring pace, great finishing and great movement to the table. I think it'll be hard to get him to play alongside Alexander Lacazette. He's someone who will add goals for Arsenal, but I don't know if he'll individually lift the team to another level. I'm not sure he's that type of player. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang to Arsenal timeline January 21. Arsenal chief executive Ivan Gazidis, Sven Mislintat and Huss Fahmy are spotted in Dortmund as speculation mounts over a bid for Aubameyang. January 22. Wenger speaks about the Aubameyang deal in his press conference but remains coy on the developments. "You never know how close you are," he said. "This is the kind of thing, he is one of the possible movements, but we have other things in mind as well. We have plenty of opportunities and the final decision is not made. At the moment we're not close to any deal, Aubameyang or anybody else." January 25. Dortmund reject a bid of around £50 million for Aubameyang, but talks continue. January 27. Michael Zorc tells Arsenal to pay up if they want Aubameyang. Either our demands are met, then there may be still a transfer, Zorc told Sky Sports Germany. But, if they are not fulfilled, then Aubameyang plays until the summer in Dortmund. So it is discussed, by the way, also with the family Aubameyang, and accepted. Arsenal has started several attempts that we have declined, so I cannot say how it will end at the moment. January 28. Arsenal agree £180,000 a week deal with Aubameyang to make him highest paid player in club's history. January 29. Arsenal finally agree a £55 million deal in principle with Dortmund. Although the Bundesliga side want a replacement before the deal goes through, Dortmund wanted Olivier Giroud in return but are looking into Michy Batshuayi and Anthony Modeste. January 29, Ian Wright admits he's nervous about Arsenal missing out on the deal. "I'm really nervous because I really want that to happen," Wright said on BBC Radio 5 Live. Inadvertently, Arsenal would have done good business by doing terrible business in the first place. They would have fallen on their feet. "I'm so excited by that." January 30, Aubameyang gets a private jet from Dortmund to London and arrives at the Arsenal training ground.